Hi guys, and welcome back to Team Mambo's YouTube channel. Today you've tuned in to watch a Mathmech deck profile, so I hope you're excited. If it's your first time here, make sure to like and subscribe. If it's your second or third, or you've been here before, why haven't you liked and subscribed already? Today we're just gonna talk and chill about Mathmechs. We're just gonna be vibing in the final Sigma Aura. Woo. So let's just get straight into it. So let's start off with the main deck. We play Tree Sigma. He's the best one. He summons himself from your hand or grave when you control a monster in the extra monster zone. Banish him when he leaves the field. But you generally use him as an XYZ material, so you don't have to do that. And he locks you into Cyberse from the extra deck. So he's really good. He's also a tuner, and if he's used for a synchro summon, you can choose to use him as a tuner or not. Which is, I mean, he's a bit bipolar when it comes to being a tuner. Let's go on. We play Tree Mathmech Subtraction. If your opponent's monsters are too big, you make them small. If you just want to extend, you can make your own small. This is going first, so more or less, more so than less so at the time, you're going to be using it on your own monsters, which is fine. Then we play Tree Mathmech Edition. If your opponent's monsters are too small, you can make them big. If your monsters are too small, you can make them big PP. Basically, reduces attack by 1,000 to summon himself. Adds 1,000 attack to a monster to summon himself. Locks you into Cyberse extra deck. That's about it, really. They can't attack the turn they're summoned. They're fire monsters, so play them in Salad if you want, weirdo. Then the new card, we have Mathmech Diameter. This card's like really good. When it's normal summoned, Monster Reborn and Mathmech. But that's not really what you want to use it for. Like, its second effect when it's used as a synchro material or XYZ material, it basically gives that monster a negate for monster spell or trap. The reason we only play 2 is I tried Tree, but he sucks as being a normal summon. So when you're going first in this deck, you don't want to see this guy because you have better normal summons. We'll get onto them later. The first 3 Mathmechs I showed you weren't normal summons. So basically, you want all the rest of your Mathmechs to be extenders besides the 2 normal summons I'm about to show you. So this guy isn't good opening. You usually summon him off Nabla, or you can search him for turn 3 so that you can normal summon him then and use his effect. But you generally don't want to see him in your opening hand. You want to see combo in your opening hand. This guy isn't combo. But you do play 2 in case one gets banished, or I mean, if you draw your only copy of Mathmech Diameter, if you're only playing 1, then you can summon him off Nabla. You just play 2 because it's a safe option. That's Diameter. Then you play 2 Nabla. A lot of people were cutting this down to 1. I still feel it's kind of useful. You see, the issue with Mathmech Diameter and cards like Splash Mage is if they bring back your Nabla after you utilizing her effect in turn 1. If they bring her back, she can't use her effect because they negate the monster's effects when they're Monster Reborn. Diameter and Splash Mage, basically. So that's why we want to play 2, because you can just search the second one with Wicked for turn 3, or you can search it with Alan Version, or you can, I don't know, just draw it, I guess. So you want to use Nabla again, because not only is it a good, like, +1 where you get to, well, it's not really +1, but like you get to go deeper into your deck for Mathmech and get rid of useless like Cyberse links and stuff. It also just sets up for the OTK, keeping your multiplication in deck until you want to go for game with final Sigma or access code, and you have the 1 Mathmech multiplication. This guy's, I mean, this is similar theory to Nabla and Diameter. You don't want to draw your only copy of multiplication. Good thing about drawing your only copy of multiplication is you can shuffle it back in to the deck with Link Devotee, or Link Disciples effect, sorry, which is grand. But yeah, basically you can't apply that same effect to all of them, or else you're just going to be running 2 copies of Garnets or 1 copy of Garnet, and you're going to draw all your 1 of Garnets, and it's just going to be terrible. So yeah, this is the right ratio in my opinion. Playing 1 multiplication, 2 Nabla. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Mathmech monsters in the main deck, I think. Here you have your actual normal summons, the only important ones. We play 3 Lady Debug. She searches these 2 guys. I know a lot of people were playing debug and microcoder, but microcoder isn't great, like consistency wise. It means you have to like put space in for the signet conflict or signet optimization. Basically, Lady Debug is combo when you have her, an extender. Yeah, her and an extender basically, because she just searches these 2 guys, which allow you to go into the inverted code talker to allow you to special summon your Nabla in the combo. The other way to do the combo, utilizing a normal summon, is Balancer Lord, and that's the next card we're going to talk about. We played 3 this guy. When Mathmechs first came out, we started playing Balancer Lord because people just wanted a normal summon twice, it's grand, and the fact that when he's banished for Wicked's cost, you get to special summon the Nabla from your hand, which is kind of cool. So you get to do that again now because we're going first deck, because we can with Diameter. It means we can play safer going first. We do more. This guy was terrible going second when Mathmechs were an OTK deck, just due to the fact that your opponent having so many negates. This guy does bait out like impermanence when you're going first, which is nice. You don't actually need the second normal summon. It's more so the fact that you use him, bait out the impermanence, then use your extender, and then you have your 2 Cyberse dudes to make your Link Devotee, Link Disciple and stuff, and then you have him to banish for Wicked's cost, and then you get special summon the Nabla, which is nice. So Lady Debug and Balancer Lord are like your only important normal summons in the deck. That's why I wanted to cut down Diameter, because he's just not a good normal summon going first. And then for the rest of our Cyberse monsters, Parallel Exceed is just so good. If you brick with like one, like if you somehow, like you've seen how many different dudes we're playing, like if you only draw one of these dudes and Parallel Exceed, you're still flying. Like you basically normal summon. Let's say you only have Balancer Lord and Parallel Exceed. You just brick by just having one of them. Normal summon, turn it into Link Disciple, special summon the Parallel Exceed, special summon this one, turn this into the Link DVT. Then you just have this guy sitting to the side while you're doing your whole play, and when you're like, frick, I can't summon my inverted code talker because I don't have enough dudes, you just have to remember this guy off to the side, link him off, easy peasy. If you want to go access OTKs and stuff, easy peasy. He's just so good. If you want to make a rank 4, easy peasy. You make Alan Bershin with these 2 guys, it's just, he's the best. He's the best Cyberse. And we don't play 4-month skipper, it's just not good. Like if you're going to summon a level 1 guy in the deck, it would be microcoder. Let's leave 4-month skipper out of this. Although it's going first deck, you still need hand traps in this format, like desperately. So we play a lot of them. I say a lot, like I mean other decks are playing more, but this is like the most I could fit into the deck without it ruining it. You play 3 Ash, it's really generic, there's no more need to talk about that. 2 Veiler, wanted to fit in a 3rd, but like she's not gonna stop Dragoon, so what's the point, am I right? Then you have, sorry, belch. 3 Nibiru, it doesn't hinder your deck, it's just a really good card. Yeah, that's pretty much it, just want to stop your opponent. You're going first, you don't want to get hand trapped, call by the grave, easy peasy. And then onto the traps, you search this with Alan Bershin. I can do a quick combo at the end of the video. Search this with Alan Bershin, it summons your Laplation, it puts Diameter under Laplation, so not only does Laplation get to trish your opponent, it also has a negate attached to it, which is kind of cool. And then more hand traps. So I think we play like 11 hand traps or something. Wish we could play more, but like we just need so many extenders, lots of these dudes, to be able to play either your combo or to play going second. I mean, like going second, you're either gonna summon a bunch of dudes and try and get to access code, or you're just gonna do the standard Nabla summon multiplication, make final Sigma, attack for game. Like if you have that, just go for it. Like don't try and flex your opponent and get Nibiru. Like just don't be silly. Then for the extra deck, we play 2 Alan Bershin. I can't find my 3rd one. That's a lie, I can't afford a 3rd one. So yeah, Alan Bershin, make them with 2 guys. Don't even talk about the fact that you can make them with 3 or 4 guys. Make them with 2 guys, detach them both, search a Mathmech card. You can either search the Mathmech trap or search another extender if you already have the trap in hand. Easy peasy. Then you have Mathmech Laplation. It's just a Trish, and with Diameter attached to it, it's a Trish with a negate. Hey, that's good. Last Mathmech you have is Final Sigma. If it's in an extra monster zone, it's unaffected by stuff. Double damage if it's in the extra monster zone. That's pretty much the only reason you use it. Use this if you're not going to flex to get into access code. Like, granted, you can just go access code by like actually trying to work around, but if you can see any way to final sigma, just do it. Like, that's how this deck wins. Then we play Link Spider. You turn the tokens into this. It's a Link monster basically that's Earth. Link Devotee, a Link monster that's Earth. These are the two boys, like these two guys. If you have two Cyberse monsters, you just have this and then you go off. This basically attributes summon 2 tokens. Sorry, you're using the Disciples effect to tribute this off, to draw a card, put one back, a tiny Yugioh, and then when this guy is tributed, it summons 2 tokens. So you turn that and that token into Wicked, and then you have the other token to go to stuff, and that's why you need an extender then to turn that into Inverted Code Talker, make Nabla and whatnot. So they're the boys. Play Link Spider, just turn one of the tokens into an Earth Link in case you're going to be lacking for whatever reason. If you banish this for Wicked's cost or whatever, it's just nice to have an extra Earth Link monster. That's it. We don't have any normal monsters. Don't get spooked by seeing a Link Spider. Then you have Link Rebo. Turn one of the tokens into it. If you summon this under the Wicked to trigger Wicked, at least you can out an impermanence with this if you're super spooked. It's also a Dark Link. Salamangreat Balinks. The only reason you play Salamangreat Sanctuary in this deck is if you have Forbidden Droplets. If you can afford Forbidden Droplets, play Salamangreat Sanctuary in your deck because it's just a free card for it. Otherwise, just play it because it's a Fire Link monster for access code. Just turn the tokens into it or whatever. That's the only reason we play it. We don't play Sunlight Wolf, sorry to disappoint. Play Cyberse Wicked. You can play this card at 2, but if you play correctly, you never need to summon a second one. If you ever open the extra monster zone, use Nabla's effect to tribute your Inverted Code Talker away to summon something, and then keep the Wicked here so that your Laplation can trigger the Wicked on your opponent's turn, and you can search the other Nabla that you play, because we play 2, and that's just easy peasy. Also, it can't be destroyed by card effects, or targeted, or battle, or something. It's good, and it protects dudes underneath it by card effects. So your Laplation can't be destroyed by card effects if this is pointing to him, which is quite cool. Code Talker Inverted, I probably named him wrong like 7 times throughout this video. Really good card. You can make him with Code Generator. I don't think I talked about him. He's just one of the Lady Debug targets. But basically, if you have Debug and Extender and you get to Wicked and a token from the dude, you turn the token and Code Generator in hand into Code Talker Inverted. Code Generator allows you to summon a Code Talker monster using him from your hand, and when he's sent to the graveyard, then he basically sends a Mathmech from your deck to your graveyard. So it's good to set up your 3 Mathmechs engraved for your Mathmech Super Factorial. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He summons level 4 or lower Cyberse from hand or something when he's special summoned, so you can summon the Nabla that you just searched off Wicked. Then you have Splash Mage, really cool card in Echo. Going for access code plays, except when you bring back the Nabla with her, your Nabla can't use its effect, so don't cheat at locals or whatever. Then you have Update Jammer. Like, you have Nabla and Multiplication to boost up your Cyberse extra deck monsters anyway on the field. But I mean, like, if you're stuck in a pickle and you somehow landed yourself with a Lady Debug and Balancer Lord on the field, you can go Update Jammer, Transcode, Access Code, all that, to make your access code like do twice attacking if you don't have the Nabla for whatever grand game position you just put yourself in. Yeah, and then the last 2 lads that we talked about, Transcode Talker and Access Code Talker. Code Generator actually can just straight up help you make these guys because they're code talkers. How cool is that? Transcode for OTKs, Access Code, we fill their extra deck with so many different attribute links that, like, you're gonna kill them. And your Mathmech Multiplication and Mathmech Nabla boost your access code too. So it's like a 10,600 attack access code that can, like, remove 5 cards on the field, which is quite good. I actually won't show you any combos, so if you're looking forward to them, then I mean, I'm sorry, but if you actually want me to go through some of the combos with the deck, I can show you in a separate video. But our Chinese just came in through the door and someone messaged me on League of Legends, so I think I might have to leave you guys here. And so yeah, we'll just pop right up here again. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any other ideas yourself about how the Mathmech deck should be played, put them down in the comments. And be sure to check us out because we're trying to post 2 times a week. If we don't make the 2 times a week, don't get mad at us, please. We're just trying our best. Love you. Bye.